2K Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this first round action. I'm Luke Elvey alongside major champion Rich Beam in the booth, and it's wonderful to welcome in Henny Koyak, who's out on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, I am very pleased to be covering this particular featured group because there's a fresh rivalry developing. I smell rivalry in the air. It's going to provide some great entertainment to both the spectators and us this week.
So it looks like they're trying to beat Colin Morikawa this week. That's ambitious. Seems like a friendly duel from the outside, but could create some extra sparks today.
Oh, I mean, beating Colin Morikawa, it's a tall order. He does everything right. He is the poster boy of tour, not just for his excellent looks, but the way that he stripes that golf ball, the way he holds his putts. Short game is unbeatable. It's a really tall order.
No, I think he's got a golden eye too. 007, watch out. Colin Morikawa's coming for you. Choosing the 9-iron here. A bit wild on approach there.
Hard to control the distance when you're coming out of the rough.
How close was that to going down? Oh, a lovely opportunity to save par here. Good looking putt. She's currently tied for 11th. The second hole is a long par 3, old typical Redan style at 230 yards.
Yes, the green runs from right to left and chases away from the player on the tee. You can hit it short right and have it bounce on to the flag sticks that are on the right. However, when they're in the back left, you don't want to come up short and left in a low area. That'll leave a very difficult up and down.
She's managed to find the green on this approach. Setting up here with a very long putt. Okay, steady now. An opportunity to make their par. Ooh, right by the hole. Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Now over to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently one stroke better than his rival and playing partner today.
And there it goes from the sand. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks. Rich, the first exposure to the famous lake here at Arnold Palmer's Bay Hill Club and Lodge is the third.
There's a lot of intimidating tee shots on this golf course, Luke. This could be number one. Water down the left-hand side you obviously want no part of, but if you miss it right in the rough, that is very gnarly and nasty to come out of. The green works away from the player, moving from right to left. The miss is out to the right, but watch out. It's awfully quick coming down that green. Don't chip it or putt it in the water.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Not bad. Momentum putts come in many shapes and sizes. This one's a 13-footer.
This is their look at birdie.
Ooh. And that should secure the par on this one. Sitting at 1 over for the day. The first of the par 5s, Rich, the 4th hole.
Yes, Luke, you got out of bounds on the right-hand side that shouldn't come into play for the players, but those bunkers down the left-hand side certainly will. If you get a good tee shot away and you find the fairway, the second shot uphill to this par 5, you can reach, but still lots of trouble lurking around this green.
Rich, I love being back at Bay Hill every time because you get to honour the absolute legend of our game, the King, Arnold Palmer. There's just an air of something extra special this week, isn't there?
When you step on the property here at Bay Hill, you know you're in the presence of something special. Arnold Palmer's legacy was really built here, wasn't it? Granted, he absolutely brought everything he had to the PGA Tour, but when you come to Bay Hill and you have all the monuments, especially the statue right there to the right behind number 1 and number 10 tee boxes, you just get a chill down your spine like, man, this is some kind of awesome place. I cannot wait to tee it up here. And saying that, Mr. Palmer did not leave a golf course that's very easy.
Oh, that's clutch. What a way to save your par.
Oh, this one out of a smelly spot on the golf course, but no bother for this player.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. The 5th at Bay Hill is the shortest par 4 on the front 9, measuring just under 400 yards, Ridge. Placement off the tee, critical here.
It is. It plays straight downhill the entire way, so most players not taking driver out and challenging those bunkers. Lay up short of those, and you'll have a short shot to a green that once again chases away from you at the back end of it.
Oh, wonderfully played chip shot.
Such soft hands.
And with that lovely play, they're now ahead of their rival. It's getting serious, isn't it? Trailing by a few shots after that hole. Now we head to the famous par 5 6th, Rich. A lot of players are thinking birdie, maybe even eagle.
Out to the right, most definitely the widest part of the fairway, just left of the left-hand bunker out there. We'll leave a layup out to the right, and then you just have a short pitch on from there. This is a really solid birdie opportunity.
Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass. And Henny, what are you seeing down there?
Setting up here from about 190 yards.
Going with the 6-iron here. This one looks like it's going right. Getting ready to play their 3rd. Only a few shots off the pace. Okay, step 1 complete. Out of the bunker. Now let's go make a putt. A good look at a birdie here. And that's the kind of fighting spirit that keeps a good round going.
Well, that was a fantastic effort getting it up and down out of that bunker for the birdie.
Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Gee, that'll keep the momentum rolling, Rich.
And now this is why you can never get comfortable, even if you're leading a PGA Tour pro. This is what they do. They mean business.
Well, fatherhood seems to be working for Harold Varner. He's back on top of this leaderboard. Let's have a look at the 7th hole, a par 3.
Finally, you have a green that pitches back towards you ever so slightly, Luke, but still coming into it with a good 6-5 iron from 195 yards. It's still a difficult task to get it close.
Gee, it's metronomic here. Green after green. Gee, golf looks easy when you're playing like this.
I tell you, you just dream about days like today. Greens and regulation, spot on all day. Awesome.
Oh, what a super shot. That'll help make a big move. And this putt to move them into a tie for 2nd. You can mark it down. That's birdie number 4 today. And that will take it to 3 under. And with that hole, they're in 2nd place on the leaderboard, behind Harold Varner III. This looks to be a fairway seeker to me. 2nd shot here on the 8th. This looks to be heading to the green. Wow, was that any good?
Gotta say, I can't see them not making birdie here, Luke.
Always nice when you can just go ahead and tap one in for birdie. And there's no movement on the leaderboard after that hole. Let's take a look at the final hole on the front nine, the ninth, and what a tough tee shot it is.
It is it ever. Players want to avoid the bunker down the left-hand side, so inevitably they push it out to the right-hand side, into the rough, into the trees. Now they've got really very little chance of reaching the green in two. So this is probably the most difficult tee shot on this front nine, and one they have to find the fairway with.
Ooh, sometimes you need a hacksaw to get out of this rough. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. This would be a great up and down. That's a well-played chip shot there.
Just eyeballing that one, trying to make it.
Now over to Colin Morikawa.
He's sitting there in the rankings at 4th.
All right, Henny. What's he got in front of him here with this putt?
The perfect leave. Uphill, can be firm.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. And Rich, as we make the turn, I'm interested in your thoughts on this player's performance so far.
Well, after 9, so far so good. It's great to see these two players stepping up, getting the best out of their games. It'll be interesting to see exactly who's going to be ahead at the end of the tournament.
Tee shot is looking good here. Second shot here at the 10th. Great looking shot this. This putt is about 8 feet. This looks good. It was on a good line. Putting for a par here. In the end, that will be a disappointing par after such a great approach shot. Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
Birdied their last hole.
Oh, almost went in. So after that effort, this is the current standings on the course. And a live look at the leaderboard, and we find that Harold Varner III finds himself in top spot. The par 4 11th resembles the par 4 third, doesn't it? The big lake on the left-hand side.
It does. It just has a little more landing room here on the left-hand side, however. But if you lay back, be prepared to go in with a long iron. If you take the driver out and successful, you now turn this challenging hole into almost a birdie opportunity.
Chosen the pitching wedge here.
They've decided to club up.
Yep, that one's on the dance floor. You can two-putt that for sure. And this putt is for birdie 3 on the scorecard. That was a gallant attempt. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. She's currently in second position. And the 12th hole, Rich, similar to the 4th hole. Arnold Palmer has really started to mimic front and back nines.
He does. It's kind of the same thing. Out of bounds out to the right. You got to avoid both those bunkers there, both right and left. You find the fairway. Again, second shot slightly uphill to a green that sits above you. One of the big dangers here, though, is going long. That is a big no-no to miss it long on this 12th.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood.
This needs to go a little bit right once it lands.
And this putt to move into first place. Just didn't drop. Lining up the birdie putt here. Mark it down. That's 6 birdies today. And that will take her to 5 under. Colin Morikawa setting up his shot. Oh, wow. What a shot.
Needed it. Needed that in a big way, chipping in for the par.
Number 13, not a long hole by anyone's stretch, but the pond in front of the green really plays havoc.
It does, more so than it should. It's just a long iron or a hybrid off the tee. Find the fairway down the right-hand side, open up the angle for your second shot, and it's obvious you just don't want to miss your second shot right. So bail out to the left-hand side, make a par. Pretty simple. Oh, this one could be rinsed.
And here we are with their fourth. Currently tied for the lead. Not a bad shot, that. Still a chance. 19 feet to the cup. Ouch, that hurts. Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. This next putt's for Barney Rubble. Our current leader is enjoying a two-stroke lead. And another of the uphill par threes, the 14th, Rich.
This is such a difficult hole because this tee shot lines you up over on the left-hand side where you'll find those bunkers. But if you bail out to the right, well, now you're running into a low area that you have a pretty difficult chip shot to a green that historically is the firmest and fastest on this golf course.
Putting for birdie here. Oh, how about that one? And with that, she'll move to 4 under par. Now over to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently in 4th place.
Found the green side bunker. Looking for an up and down here. If my eyes didn't see it, I wouldn't have believed it.
Oh, a messy little lie in the bunker, but that is not a problem for this player. Yes, in the hole.
Harold Varner III currently on top of the leaderboard here. As we get into the closing stretch here at Bay Hill, the 15th, the par 4.
Strong par 4, dog legs from left to right. Don't miss it out to the right in that bunker. Not only are you hitting your second shot out of the trap, but also you've got some magnolia trees to deal with. This is a very difficult fairway to find because that fairway does chase away from you just over that bunker. This is a very strong par 4.
And inside the red zone, around 110 yards to go. Just one shot back now. Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Oh, that's stealing one. A birdie against the runner play.
Wow, what can you say? Holing it out from the fairway. Every player loves that feeling. What a shot indeed.
A chance for a birdie if this goes down. Gets that one to go down, and that's back-to-back birdies.
2 in a row there, Luke, getting their groove on.
Taking a look at the standings now, and they currently find themselves sharing top spot alongside HV3.
Gotta like it, moving up the leaderboard, never a bad thing.
Well, one of the great parts of the finish here of Bay Hills Club and Lodge, Rich, is the fluctuations in scoring, and it all starts here at the par 5 16.
Luke, you got to take advantage of this par 5. It's just over 500 yards. Find the fairway. Don't flirt with either of those bunkers out there. Second shot should be with a middle to long iron to a green that's surrounded by water on the left and bunkers on the right. But still, it's a great opportunity to make 4 or better.
Opting for the 9-iron. That's a pretty handy shot. Outstanding approach shot. This putt to get to 7 under the card.
They'll be soaring high if this goes in. This one for eagle.
Steady on. Just 3 feet to the cup. Fair effort that. Good birdie. And with that, she'll move to 6 under par. And at the end of that hole, she's now broken the tie. Now our clear leader. The par 3 17th, Rich, has got a wonderful atmosphere around it. Looks visually quite stunning, but my word, it's a brute.
This hole causes more stress for the players, I think, than any other hole on the golf course, with possibly the exception of number 3. This green is nearly impossible to find as it is so firm historically through the years. You find the green, you make your three, and you're smiling earlobe to earlobe.
Well, that's criminal. How do you leave that short?
This is, I can't believe what I just saw there. It seems surreal. This is crazy.
Rich, as we head to the finishing hole here at Bay Hill, a famous finishing hole, so much drama over the years, predominantly by the great Tiger Woods. But most of the drama starts off the tee.
It does. This is actually a semi-blind tee shot. There's a mound down the right-hand side of the fairway where you can't see the golf balls land, so players won't know whether they found the fairway or missed it right or even out on the left-hand side. Most iconic moments in all of golf, in my mind's eye, Robert Gomez holding his second shot here back in 1990 to claim the title.
Going with the 9-iron, I think. Just needs this one to kick right. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
She's 15 feet away, and guys, I think she likes this.
Oh, so close. And this one is for her par. The putt drops, and this player is finished for the day. And that'll do it. Lovely start to the opening round. In top spot, but there's a whole bunch of people right over their shoulder.
They better not be looking backwards or they're going to get spooked at who is chasing them down. In saying that, though, they're on top of the leaderboard after the first day. They got to feel good about what they just did.
Well, on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, and Rich Beam, thanks for tuning in. Catch you tomorrow. Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this second round action. Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam, and Rich, this player's been playing some impressive golf. They've got the lead, they're where they want to be, but what should be their mindset going into this round?
Well, hopefully it's not on the chasing pack, because the chasing pack is filled with some big names. So they're going to have to really bear down, focus on the task at hand. They've got to sit there and keep their emotions to themselves and not get wrapped up in everybody that's around them.
It's all set up to be a beauty. Let's head out to the action. And let's see what she can do here today. Nicely done. And this shot here coming up from around 130 yards. Going with the 8-iron here.
They have absolutely flushed that one. Colin Morikawa, he was meant to be the original and best approach player, but I think we have a new sheriff in town.
Okay, steady now. She's got a par putt here. Let's see if she can make it. And as we look at the scoreboard, they're currently in first with Harold Varner III in second. We have a par 3 on this one. Opting for the hybrid, I think. That doesn't look good, Rich. Bit too far right for my liking. Second shot on the second. Looks like a pretty straightforward 5-footer to me. That will work. And that moves them to -6 for the tournament. Here we are at the third.
There's a lot of intimidating tee shots on this golf course, Luke. This could be number one. Water down the left-hand side, you obviously want no part of, but if you miss it right in the rough, that is very gnarly and nasty to come out of. The green works away from the player, moving from right to left. The miss is out to the right, but watch out. It's awfully quick coming down that green. Don't chip it or putt it in the water.
That's a good-looking shot there. Now over to Colin Morikawa.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Wow.
Obviously dialed in there, but not an easy shot. Super stuff.
Let's get back to it, shall we? 20 feet to the hole. Ooh, right by the hole. Big putt for par coming up. And that makes her in a share of first. Let's see what happens here on the fourth.
Yes, Luke, you got out of bounds on the right-hand side that shouldn't come into play for the players, but those bunkers down the left-hand side certainly will. If you get a good tee shot away and you find the fairway, the second shot uphill to this par 5, you can reach, but still lots of trouble lurking around this green.
Okay, let's get those two important things back, timing and tempo. And here we are with the third shot. Currently tied for the lead. Oh, well done. Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Trying to get it to 7 under par with this putt. Oh, just missed. Oh, I don't mind this par putt. Well holed. Let's move on. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. It's time to step on the tee here at the 5th. Bit disappointing, that one. Henny, I'm sure you've got a better look of that lie.
Just trickled off the fairway, but still in good shape.
Oh, that one just missed the hole. Be nice to see this one go down. Let's see if they make it.
If this putt drops, they'll pull in front of Colin Morikawa. Let's see if they can start applying some pressure.
And with that, they move into first place. Let's see what happens here on the 6th.
Nice birdie in the last hole for a change. First one of the day. They needed it desperately. Now, next hole, looking for more.
That reminded me of the Big Easy. Silky smooth. Sitting at -7. Currently in top spot. Looks to be going with the 5-iron. That's inside the house of opportunity. A big opportunity with an eagle putt. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Now over to Colin Morikawa.
Yeah, he just made bogey on that last one.
It's got a chance. Ooh. Well, that was a phenomenal play. Almost an eagle. And now we can take a look at how that play affects the leaderboard. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Here we are in front of a par 3.
Finally, you have a green that pitches back towards you ever so slightly, Luke, but still coming into it with a good 6-5 iron from 195 yards. It's still a difficult task to get it close.
There's this one to kick right. What's in front of them, Henning?
She's got to be careful this doesn't run away from her here. It's downhill.
Surely it's going to.
Pretty good chance here. This one's for par. Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently in 3rd place.
Let's take a look at Colin Morikawa. Wow, that was handy holding out from there.
Oh, went from the outhouse to the penthouse with that chip in.
Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. We've reached the 8th hole.
Love this tee shot here, Luke. The fairway camber is pretty good from right to left, kicking the golf ball towards that bunker. So make sure to take one less club off this tee. From there, you make sure that you take enough club for your second shot to carry the front edge. If not, that golf ball will come falling back off the green into the drink.
Looks to have opted for the 8-iron. A lovely play. She's on the dance floor. Scorecard filled with threes never hurts. Good putt to make this. Oh, this looks pure. Just didn't drop. That's disappointing. Job done. Let's head to the next. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Always the toughest hole in the game. A long par 4. Lovely effort that. Henny, what's the player facing here?
Setting up here from about 145 yards.
Going with the pitching wedge here. Yeah, well played. Now over to Colin Morikawa.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Trying to get to 9 under for the event with this opportunity. Was on a good line. Putting for a par now. Now leading by 1 shot. We've reached the beginning of the back 9, the 10th.
Players have looked at this hole differently over the years. It used to be just a layup shy of that bunker down the right-hand side. But with a favorable wind, we're seeing a lot more players take out driver and take it over that bunker, leaving a very short second to a green that is slightly elevated.
Oh, well played. 5 feet coming up to the cup. That was a gallant attempt. And that should secure the par on this one. Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
He's sitting there just in 3rd place.
Colin Morikawa setting up his shot. Yes, they've made it.
Oh, beautiful touch there from just off the green. Nicely done.
The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole. Looks like this one's heading safely for the fairway. Playing from 110 yards out. Currently in the lead by a shot.
She's feeling less club here. I have to say, I think that might be the right call.
Oh, that's a great shot. And a birdie opportunity coming up here at the 11th. Ouch, that hurts. A par putt awaits. Now that's got to be frustrating. Hit such a great approach shot in, but wasn't able to convert. Currently 8 under overall. We have a par 5 on this one. Oh, that's a sweet-looking swing, that one. This shot coming from around 220 yards. Going with the hybrid. That should find the bunker. I know it hasn't come up exactly how they imagine in their mind, Rich, but you've got to like that play.
It was going to take 2 mighty lashes to get there. However, they've left themselves in prime position.
Oh, that was pure silk. Well done. Okay, let's head to the next. And after that top play, they currently hold top spot on the leaderboard with HV3 in second. Setting up now on a par 4. Oh, you couldn't paint a better picture. Gorgeous. Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
This is looking around 115 yards out.
Choosing the 9-iron here.
This one is all over it.
Now over to Colin Morikawa.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
Oh, that's absolutely beautiful out of the sand. Getting ready to play their third. Currently in the lead by a shot. Oh, she's making it look easy. Holding putts with will.
Back-to-back birdies moving the right direction there, Luke.
And let's have one more look at that shot. No movement up or down on the leaderboard for this player. Let's see what happens here at the 14th.
This is such a difficult hole because this tee shot lines you up over on the left-hand side where you'll find those bunkers. But if you bail out to the right, well, now you're running into a low area that you have a pretty difficult chip shot to a green that historically is the firmest and fastest on this golf course.
Seemed to lose the handle on that shot.
What's a strange miss there, Luke? They've been hitting the greens all day long.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. I hope she makes this one because it's for par. John, you're down there. What's happening?
Hey guys, we are checking in with John Rahm as he gets set for his next shot here on the 18th.
This looks to be hit pretty well from where I'm standing. That's right out of the copybooks. Exquisite. Our leader is a couple of shots up at this stage. Teeing off here at the 15th hole.
Strong par 4, dog legs from left to right. Don't miss it out to the right in that bunker. Not only are you hitting your second shot out of the trap, but also you've got some magnolia trees to deal with. This is a very difficult fairway to find because that fairway does chase away from you just over that bunker. This is a very strong par 4.
The great Severano Ballesteros inspired an entire generation of European golfers, particularly his own Spanish golfers, and I feel that we might even have the best Spanish golfer of all time in John Rahm, Rich.
I absolutely agree with that. I believe in the game right now, Luke, that if there's one player
that all others are fearful of when they get on top of the leaderboard, I think Jon Rahm's name would be number one, because he seemingly has zero weaknesses. I can't find a single one. I look at his game and it is so complete, you just get envious of it, don't you? Because it is so good everywhere. Off the tee, iron play, the short game, the mentality, the vision, the imagination. He's got every single tool that you could possibly want in this game. He is by far, I believe, the most complete player in our game today.
Yeah, it certainly feels like we're in the Jon Rahm era right now. Rich, good chance to get at this green in 2.
Yes, this player's found the fairway, and now they've got the opportunity to knock this on in 2. Be wary of coming up short and left, obviously in the water, but don't be anxious to miss it out to the right, especially in that bunker that's over in the middle of the green on the right-hand side. That really can wreak havoc with the players. Try and find the green at all costs with this second shot.
Oh, what an eagle. Great putt.
John, what's going on? Talk to us, Goose.
Well, I'm over on the 17th. Tony Finau is lining up his next shot.
Oh, that's a beauty. Great shot from the bunker. And after that effort, this is how the leaderboard looks right now. Our leader is currently enjoying a 4-stroke advantage. Here we have it. Trying to feed off the eagle and build on that momentum here.
This hole causes more stress for the players, I think, than any other hole on the golf course, with possibly the exception of number 3. This green is nearly impossible to find, as it is so firm historically through the years. You find the green, you make your 3, and you're smiling earlobe to earlobe.
And this putt is for a big 2 on the scorecard. Quite have the right stuff there.
Downhill putt, and sometimes you think it's going to run out more than it does. Just couldn't quite figure it out this time.
Leading by 4 strokes after that one. This hole's a tough 2-shotter, a long par 4.
It does. This is actually a semi-blind tee shot. There's a mound down the right-hand side of the fairway where you can't see the golf balls land, so players won't know whether they found the fairway or missed it right, or even out on the left-hand side. Most iconic moments in all of golf, in my mind's eye, Robert Gomez holding his second shot here back in 1990 to claim the title.
Should find the green here. That's a lovely shot here at the 18th, and a chance for birdie at the last.
You know what? That deserves a golf clap.
That's frustrating. Just a 4-footer remaining.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
Round now in the books. Good luck next time. Yeah, Rich, that was a nerve-wracking day. It was tense, wasn't it? Drama-filled with a tight lead to end it.
Tell you what, Luke, there could be massive fireworks tomorrow. This player, slender lead. Are they going to be able to get a good night's sleep tonight? I'm not so sure.
On behalf of Rich Beem and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, is delighted to present the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this 3rd round action. G'day everyone, Luke Elvey here with Rich Beem. And Rich, this next golfer, as they begin their round, what do you think of their chances?
Small leads are no fun because you think that you should win, you kind of expect to win, but you know that there's some good golf that must be played to get you over the line. I got to say, small leads are just uncomfortable.
Looking forward to this, Rich. Let's get into the action. And let's see if she can set the tone for a good day. from around 140 yards here.
Wind is blowing right to left here, and they're going to go ahead and ride the wind back to this pin.
Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. And here we are with the third shot. Gee, talking about bursting out of the gates.
Yep, she's got her game face on right out of the gates.
Well, I think that warrants another look. Let's see that again. She's currently in first position. This hole is a par 3.
Look, coming off a birdie at the last hole, this player finally is making something happen. Looking forward to the next hole, but danger lurks if they're not careful.
Looks to be going with a hybrid here. As soon as that left the club, you knew it was going left. This is from miles away.
Looking for another birdie here.
Okay, steady now. Just a short putt remaining here. After that hole, this player is currently in first place, with Colin Morikawa in second. Welcome to the tee of a par 4.
There's a lot of intimidating tee shots on this golf course, Luke. This could be number 1. Water down the left-hand side, you obviously want no part of, but if you miss it right in the rough, that is very gnarly and nasty to come out of. The green works away from the player, moving from right to left. The miss is out to the right, but watch out. It's awfully quick coming down that green. Don't chip it or putt it in the water.
That's some good golf right there. What have they got in front of them here, Henny?
She's been reading it intensely. She's got 16 feet now. What a great opportunity here for a look at a birdie.
And just a little bit of clean-up work remaining on this hole. Sitting at -13 for the tournament. The par 5 awaits here, but so does an opportunity. Take full advantage.
Yes, Luke, you got out of bounds on the right-hand side that shouldn't come into play for the players, but those bunkers down the left-hand side certainly will. If you get a good tee shot away and you find the fairway, the second shot uphill to this par 5, you can reach, but still lots of trouble lurking around this green.
Getting ready to play their third.
Wind moving right to left on this shot.
She knew that wasn't going to be super tight, but she'll take it nevertheless, especially with a couple of putts from there. An opportunity for a birdie here. Oh, that's a nice line. That's inside the range. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard.
Oh, and they increase their lead. This is impressive, Luke, but can they hold up this play?
Second shot here on the 5th. Oh, what a shot. Mark it down as an eagle.
Nice touch. Yes, sir. Gets it to go. Thank you.
Oh, that's an absolute beauty, hey, Beamer. Why don't we take another look at it?
Well, Luke, she's found her distance. This should be her layups from now on.
managing to maintain their position on the leaderboard. Well, there's some real momentum with this player, coming off an eagle at the last.
Already in first place, trying to make that margin larger.
Eddie, that ball seems to be sitting down. Is it bad?
Oh, no. This is nasty. Just no.
Opting for the 6-iron.
Yep, that was all they could do. Just had to gouge it out and then try and get up and down.
She played that nicely. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. And that puddle drop. Well done. Well, with that good play, this person is now in first on the leaderboard, with Colin Morikawa in second. Oh, great swing there. That's well played. Pin high. But this is an opportunity now to move to 17 under par. Gee, that had a chance, didn't it? This is a par putt. And down it goes. Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, Rich, a shot for the ages.
And look out, guys. This rivalry looks like it's going to get pretty interesting today as he's making up some ground on his playing partner.
Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage. Let's see what happens here at the 8th.
Love this tee shot here, Luke. The fairway camber's pretty good from right to left, kicking the golf ball towards that bunker. So make sure to take one less club off this tee. From there, you make sure that you take enough club for your second shot to carry the front edge. If not, that golf ball will come falling back off the green into the drink.
Great shot. Now over to Colin Morikawa.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Oh, so close. Okay, time to return to the action. What are we looking at for this putt, Henny?
This one will run uphill.
Just didn't drop. This putt just 5 feet away from the hole.
Nice little par putt here.
Good putt, that. Now 6 shots in front after that hole. Time now to take in the 9th hole. And just in the first cut here. Yeah, nicely played.
Already had a few birdies today. This for another.
Steps up to a putt of about 15 feet in distance. Get excited. This could go in. You just keep building a bigger advantage. Well played. And she's our leader. Now on the tee, fresh off a birdie, a great opportunity to build on that momentum.
Players have looked at this hole differently over the years. It used to be just a layup shy of that bunker down the right-hand side. But with a favorable wind, we're seeing a lot more players take out driver and take it over that bunker, leaving a very short second to a green that is slightly elevated.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
Well, she should be happy with that. Anywhere on the green was a good shot. Now, long-range putt coming up here. It'd be good to make a bomb, wouldn't it?
All right, guys, this for 2 birdies in a row.
Oh, that's too bad.
A little too cautious on that effort there, Luke.
Oh, just missed. 3 feet to go here to the hole. And that was a bogey by our leader, so the rest of the field feeling a little opportunity here to close the gap. Let's take a look at Colin Morikawa. Didn't that look good for a long time? And after that effort, this is how the field is shaping up. Our leader is up by a whopping 6 shots now. Pegging it up on the 11th hole here.
Coming off of a bogey, looking for a birdie.
It's like that ball had a magnet in it for the bunker. Oh my. Will she be able to get out of here?
She'll probably be better off if she just throws this out. I mean, this is really just not nice at all.
She miscued that one. It's headed to the drink. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
A little bit of breeze ruffling the old hair, and it's coming straight on.
Hope they pack their bucket and spade because they're heading to the beach.
That's my line. Stop it. You can't do that.
Time to step into the bunker now. "12 feet to the cup coming up. Go on, get in the hole. And a quadruple bogey putt coming up now. Still in the lead now after that hole. Time now to forget the horrors of the last and focus on this next tee shot. Look like this one's heading to the beach. Not ideal to find the fairway bunker, but a chance to make amends. And here we are with the 3rd shot. Currently in the lead by a shot. Well, that's wonderfully played out of the sand. Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
He's got some work to do, but he's only 1 back from his rival.
Big time play, that one, at the right time too.
All over the parking lot, but a chip in for par saves the day.
Just a 4-footer remaining. Don't want to miss it. Could be costly.
She's got a great look at birdie here.
After that hole, this player is currently in 1st place, with Colin Morikawa in 2nd. Let's see what happens here on the 13th hole, shall we? And taking aim from around 100 yards here.
Wind's blowing from left to right. Going to try and hold it against the wind.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. That's just inside the range. Here's a good chance to move to 14 under with this putt.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Ooh, right by the hole. You've finished your work on that hole. Let's take a look at the next one. Leading by a couple after that hole. Teeing off now on the 14th hole.
This is such a difficult hole because this tee shot lines you up over on the left-hand side where you'll find those bunkers. But if you bail out to the right, well, now you're running into a low area that you have a pretty difficult chip shot to a green that historically is the firmest and fastest on this golf course.
The perfect wind swing. Nice and easy.
Good chance, this one. Right on 6 feet. That was a gallant attempt. Par putt coming up here. And down it goes. Let's head to the next. And a par 4 awaits at this next hole.
Strong par 4, dog legs from left to right. Don't miss it out to the right in that bunker. Not only are you hitting your second shot out of the trap, but also you've got some magnolia trees to deal with. This is a very difficult fairway to find because that fairway does chase away from you just over that bunker. This is a very strong par 4.
Really great work sticking the green from that lie.
Now over to Colin Morikawa.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
And he's down there. You got a read?
Can she make number 13 lucky? She's got a 13-footer here.
It was on a good line. Putting for par. Currently 13 under for the event. Let's see what happens here at the 16th. That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
He's 2 strokes behind his rival this week.
That was a beauty. Time for the second shot at the 16th. Caddy, get her another ball. That one's wet. Playing their 4th shot. Currently leading by 2. That impressed me and her. Just outside 10 feet to the hole here, right on 11 feet to be exact. And there it is. And maintaining top spot on the leaderboard after that. Now at the 17th hole.
This hole causes more stress for the players, I think, than any other hole on the golf course, with possibly the exception of number 3. This green is nearly impossible to find as it is so firm historically through the years. You find the green, you make your 3, and you're smiling earlobe to earlobe.
Always nice to have a birdie putt. It's a bit disappointing. There's part of about 6 feet coming up.
This is what they have left for par here.
That gets the job done. Colin Morikawa is coming off a bogey, and that will drop him to 3 strokes off the lead. Now take the stroll to the final tee of this round.
It does. This is actually a semi-blind tee shot. There's a mound down the right-hand side of the fairway where you can't see the golf balls land, so players won't know whether they found the fairway or missed it right, or even out on the left-hand side. Most iconic moments in all of golf in my mind's eye, Robert Gomez holding his 2nd shot here back in 1990 to claim the title.
And choosing the 8-iron here. Left yourself an opportunity. This putt here to get to 14 under the card. Ooh. And this one is for her par. And finishing this round with a tap-in putt. Well, Rich, this is exciting. Out in front with a round to go, but the margin's slim.
And this player cannot afford to not make birdies tomorrow. They're going to have to continue the good play in order to keep the chasing pack at bay.
PGA Sports, in association with the PGA Tour, proudly presents the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Arnold Palmer Invitational is about to begin. Pleased you could join us for this final round action. I'm Luke Elvey, here alongside Rich Beam. And Richie, it's the final round in this one. What's our next player dealing with as they start their round?
Never easy going to bed with the lead, and they're out here today. It's probably weighing on them a little bit. I got to say, though, this player has been playing well. That's why they have the lead. So they have to be excited, and they have to like their chances going into this final round.
Well, it's set up for an exciting event. Can't wait to get into this. And let's see what she can do here today.
No harm, no foul there with that shot.
And he's down there.
And from around 135 yards.
Going with the pitching wedge here.
Club up. I like this play.
And Henny, what are they looking at here?
Careful not to leave this one short. It's back uphill, and nothing worse than leaving an uphill putt short.
Well, Rich, that's ideal. A birdie to start the day.
I can't ever recall him making a birdie and feeling bad about it. So, yes, birdie on the first. Great job.
And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves. A chance to keep it rolling. Opting for the hybrid, I think.
Trying to get it to move a little bit to the left here.
Now, this is a challenging one. A lengthy putt awaits.
This for a birdie run.
Oh, what a shame. That would have been a nice one to hole. The putt drops, and we're moving on. And that puts her in first place. Let's see what happens here at the third hole.
There's a lot of intimidating tee shots on this golf course, Luke. This could be number one. Water down the left-hand side, you obviously want no part of. But if you miss it right in the rough, that is very gnarly and nasty to come out of. The green works away from the player, moving from right to left. The miss is out to the right, but watch out. It's awfully quick coming down that green. Don't chip it or putt it in the water.
7 feet to the cup.
Looking good so far.
And that will drop in for birdie. Now over to Collin Morikawa.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's see if we can make this big putt for birdie.
Come on, ball. Don't deny him.
So after that effort, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Welcome to the tee at this par 5 hole.
Yes, Luke, you got out of bounds on the right-hand side. That shouldn't come into play for the players, but those bunkers down the left-hand side certainly will. If you get a good tee shot away and you find the fairway, the second shot uphill to this par 5, you can reach, but still lots of trouble lurking around this green.
Oh, I like the courage here, Rich, getting after this par 5 in 2.
As they should. What a play. Hopefully they'll be rewarded for that play.
Looking really good. Yeah, that's lovely weight. Getting it right up by the hole. Excellent job. Well, with that good play, this person is now in first on the leaderboard. with Colin Morikawa in second. Let's see what happens here at the 5th. Well, let's see if they can roll off that birdie at the last. Lovely momentum here. Left nothing in the tank on that one. That was pummeled. Four feet to the cup. And that's their 4th birdie of the day.
Got to say, putting this well from this distance is a huge confidence booster.
Currently 3 strokes up after that hole.
The play so far has been stellar, increasing the lead, Luke, but can they maintain it? Let's find out.
Oh, that was pure. Time for the second shot here at the 6th. Going with the hybrid. She didn't hit her best shot there, I'm pretty sure of that. Time now for the 4th shot. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. Wow, what a shot.
Gotta like their chances from there.
And Henny, what is she looking at here for this putt?
Yeah, I've paced this off. She's got 9 foot to go. This one to save par.
Well done. So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. Par 3s always offer up that hope of a hole-in-one.
Finally, you have a green that pitches back towards you ever so slightly, Luke, but still coming into it with a good 6-5 iron from 195 yards. It's still a difficult task to get it close.
Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Good sounding strike, that one. And back to the play, shall we? A look here to get to 18 under the card with this putt.
This is what they have left for birdie here. This really looks good.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. And they'd be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum.
Love this tee shot here, Luke. The fairway camber's pretty good from right to left, kicking the golf ball towards that bunker. So make sure to take one less club off this tee. From there, you make sure that you take enough club for your second shot to carry the front edge. If not, that golf ball will come falling back off the green into the drink.
That's going to find the water, sadly. And here we are with their 4th. Oh dear, that one's heading to the water. Setting up in some very deep rough. Looks like they're going with the pitching wedge. Time for their 7th shot. And just about 8 feet left to the hole. Oh, nice looking putt. Ah, that's frustrating. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. Colin Morikawa doing what he does best. He's leading this tournament as we head to the next hole. Time to face a par 4 now. Oh, that's a stunner. How well she's swinging it. This shot coming from around the 150-yard marker. Just 1 stroke back in this tournament. Well, good-looking shot here. That's headed towards the green.
While her playing partner, Colin Morikawa, was watching that shot closely. What a fantastic approach shot.
Gee, that's good playing. 6 birdies in a round. Tight at the top, Rich, with the back nine here left today.
Well, Luke, I've been enjoying this pair of rivals we are following today. The two of them are pretty even for the event so far. Very interested to see who will come out of this with the bragging rights.
Looks like they got all of that one. That's on a good line. Time for the second shot at the 10th. Oh, almost went in. A birdie putt awaits.
Holding this putt will put her in front of Colin Morikawa. She's been looking solid, and Colin's a little on the rocks.
It's time to begin this par 4 hole.
Oh, look at this soar through the air.
And what's in front of them there, Henny?
Oh, I can see the 125-yard marker just nearby. And she put some muscle behind that. Wow.
This one looks to be on a pretty good line. A good opportunity here, just 6 feet to the hole.
Short game has been especially sharp today, Luke. Very impressive.
And down it goes. Now over to Colin Morikawa.
Yeah, he needs to press on that gas pedal. He's 2 strokes back from his rival.
Wow, that almost went in the hole. Let's take a look at the leaderboard as it stands. Our current leader is enjoying a 2-stroke lead. Let's head to the 12th hole. That looks to be a fairway finder to me. An outstanding season already with 4 victories to their credit. Getting ready to play their third. Currently leading by 2. Wow.
How about that, Luke? Chipping in for the eagle.
That shot's so good, we need to have another look.
Now look how they attacked this one.
After that hole, this player is currently in first place, with Colin Morikawa in second. Next up is a par 4, always a stern test. Well, Rich, I'm pretty sure this player will be beaming with pride after that eagle. Let's see if they can keep the momentum flowing. Time for the second shot here at the 13th. Yeah, that's a good line. That should find the surface. Okay, that'll work. Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
She's looking at, I'd say 17 feet here.
Okay, steady now. Right on 4 feet. Should make this one.
This is what they have left for par.
Now let's switch our focus to Colin Morikawa.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Colin Morikawa setting up his shot. Oh, that one just missed the hole. And how did that shot impact the score? Let's have a look at the leaderboard. Our leader is up by 4 shots now. All right, getting into our final stretch. Time to tee off here at the 14th.
This is such a difficult hole because this tee shot lines you up over on the left-hand side where you'll find those bunkers. But if you bail out to the right, well, now you're running into a low area that you have a pretty difficult chip shot to a green that historically is the firmest and fastest on this golf course.
Oh, so close. Putting for a par here. In she goes. Let's head to the next. Now 4 shots up after that hole. We've arrived at a par 4 hole.
Strong par 4, dog legs from left to right. Don't miss it out to the right in that bunker. Not only are you hitting your second shot out of the trap, but also you've got some magnolia trees to deal with. This is a very difficult fairway to find because that fairway does chase away from you just over that bunker. This is a very strong par 4.
And they're playing from about 140 yards out. Should find the green. That's a great shot here at the 15th and sets up a look for birdie. It's just about 3 feet away. What an effort. And another shot to your lead.
Woo, that is some pretty good breathing room. Out in front by a bunch.
A chance to pick up a couple of shots maybe on the scorecard because this is a short par 5.
Already in the lead, looking to extend that.
She's played that one nicely. Rich, good chance to get at this green in 2.
Yes, this player's found the fairway, and now they've got the opportunity to knock this on in 2. Be wary of coming up short and left, obviously in the water, but don't be anxious to miss it out to the right, especially in that bunker that's over in the middle of the green on the right-hand side. That really can wreak havoc with the players. Try and find the green at all costs with this second shot.
Hey, nice looking line. Oh, that's a ripper. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on? Let's find out.
We have a par 3 on this one.
This hole causes more stress for the players, I think, than any other hole on the golf course, with possibly the exception of number 3. This green is nearly impossible to find as it is so firm historically through the years. You find the green, you make your 3, and you're smiling earlobe to earlobe.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt. Ouch, that hurts. Yeah, well hold. Let's move on to the next. Now over to Colin Morikawa.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Our current leader is enjoying a 7-stroke advantage. Well, this is when the adrenaline really starts to kick in. Leading the tournament with the final hole to play. Good luck. Oh, what a wonderful play. Leading with intent.
Huge tee shot there, Luke. What a display of power.
Chosen the pitching wedge here. Oh, what a gorgeous looking shot that is, Rich. She knows if she can get this putt to drop, she'll win the event. Oh, that would have been nice to make. Hopefully they won't take that too badly. Oh, size them up for the red cardigan that Arnold Palmer made famous. You are the Arnold Palmer Invitational Champion. Congratulations.
And what a week it was. A fantastic victory. Sensational victory on arguably one of the tour's hardest golf courses. Way to go. Great win.
And Rich, they did it. A slim lead going into that back nine, and yet they pulled out the win.
This player stepped up when they needed it the most. That part of it is probably the most impressive thing to me, how they kept everybody else at bay.
Well, that'll just about do it. On behalf of Rich Beam, I'm Luke Elving. Thanks for tuning in. Look forward to your company next time.